So you mentioned that Septimius Severus invades and is going to plan a genocide, as was kind of the style at the time. Things were different. It was a very unusual time back in the 1950s. But I'm just curious. I have some vague memory that he kind of went up there because he needed a military victory. What are the reasons that he went up there? Was he sick of Rome? He just wanted to get back in the saddle and go to war, or what caused that to come about?
So with Septimius Severus, he was quite elderly and infirm, we're told, again by Roman writers who may be biased, but we're told that when he campaigns in Scotland, he's so ill that he gets carried around on a big sort of chair thing, big frame thing. We're also told that the tribes were being difficult and Rome was trying to sort of bribe them to behave, and they didn't behave. And Rome basically got fed up and decided they needed to come sort them out. The other side of the story is that he had his two sons, and they needed to be taken away from, I think it's described as the flesh pots of Rome. They needed to use a phrase I'm never a huge fan of these days, but to man up. They needed to experience war and a campaign, and they were taken there. And of course, Septimius Severus's campaigns stop all of a sudden about 211 AD because he drops dead, a place called York in the northeast of England. And then the sons basically run back to Rome and start fighting it out to become the dominant emperor, succeeding their father.
Oh, so he was the one who I checked that had told his sons to scorn all other men and basically mind the army, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's trying to. I think he's probably realizes he's coming to the end, and he's been involved in a lot of campaigns. And I think he realizes his sons may not have the military credentials that is needed for the empire. Of course, one of his sons is partly running the empire with him, but they haven't really got, I think, a lot of the military credentials that emperors are supposed to have. And we do see that at other periods. And if you're not deemed suitable for the imperial throne, you tend to get overthrown or murdered, and sometimes by the soldiers. So I think he's just sort of hedging his bets.